Hello everybody, welcome to this lecture video. In this lecture video, we begin this unit coordinates geometry with the 3.1 straight line. 3.1 straight line. Let us see the review on equation of a straight line. Let us see review on equation of a straight line. In grade 10, you have learned how to find equation of line and how to tell whether two lines are parallel or perpendicular by looking at their slopes. Based on their slopes, we can identify the two lines are parallel or perpendicular. Let us see activity 3.1. Question number 1. Given 2 point P and Q is given for us, then equation of line that passes through P and Q, we can find equation of line that passes through point P and point Q. When two point is given for us, we can find equation of line that passes through these two different points. We can get equation of line as follows. Let us see on whiteboard. The equation of line that pass through these 2 points P and Q. Then first of all, we have to find a slope of this line. When we find a slope is abbreviated by M. M is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. When we take P as 0.1 and Q as 0.2, then this equal to -2 minus 4 over 3 minus 1, which is equal to negative 6 over 2, which is equal to -3 is slope of line that pass through P and Q. Then when we write equation of line, y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 times x minus x1, which is equal to, this is slope of a line that passes through P and Q. Therefore, -3 times x minus x1 means when we take P as 0.1 and Q as 0.2, x1 means first entry of P, point P. Then first entry for P, first entry is 1, or first coordinate is 1. Therefore, it becomes -3x plus 3. This is equation of line. That means, this implies that y minus y1 means second coordinate or second entry of 0.1 for is equal to -3x plus 3, which is equal to, implies that y is equal to -3x plus 3, -3x plus 3 plus 4, which is equal to -3x plus 7. When we add 4 on both sides, we get -3x plus 7. This is equation of a line that passes through P and Q. Therefore, y is equal to -3x plus 7 is equation of line that passes through P and Q. Okay, let us see question number 2. Give the following equation of line. Characterize each line as a vertical, horizontal, or neither. Let us see on whiteboard. Equation of horizontal line is described as horizontal line described as described as y is equal to some constant a when a is an element of any real number. When a is an element of any real number, equation of vertical line vertical line described as y is equal x is equal to some constant, let us say b, when b is an element of all real number, and a line which has inclination or which has a slope. Horizontal line, the slope of horizontal line is 0 and vertical line has no slope. Then equation which has a slope is expressed as y is equal to mx plus b, when m is slope of a given line. A line which has slope or a line which expressed as y is equal to mx plus b is a line with a slope m and y intercept is b. Then equation number 2a, equation number 2a, y is equal to, equation number 2a, y is equal to 3x minus 5. 3x minus 5 is neither horizontal nor vertical. Neither horizontal nor vertical. Also, when we see b, y is equal to 7. Y is equal to 7. This is equation of line, but this line is horizontal line, because equation of horizontal line is described as y is equal to a. In this case, a is 7, therefore this is horizontal line. See, y is equal to, x is equal to 2, x is equal to 2 is vertical line. Equation of vertical line is described as x is equal to b. In this equation of line, b is 2, therefore this is a vertical line which has no slope. And when we see d expressed as x plus y is equal to 0, when we change this equation of line in the form of y is equal to mx plus b, it becomes y is equal to negative x. This means the same as negative x plus 0. Therefore, this equation changed into y is equal to mx plus b, when the slope of this equation of line is negative 1 and y-intercept is at 0. That means the y-intercept is at 0, 0 at origin. Therefore, the y-intercept and the x-intercept is at origin. So this is neither horizontal nor vertical. This is neither horizontal nor vertical. Question number 3 in 3.1. Identify each of the following pair of line as parallel, perpendicular, or intersecting but not perpendicular. When we say, when we see type of line, horizontal line, vertical line, and line that intersect each other but not perpendicular. A line, let us take two lines. If L1 parallel with L2, the equation of L1, when we take L1 such as y is equal to mx plus b and L2 is equal to, let us take this is m1, m2x plus b, this is b1, this is b2. Then if L1 is parallel with L2, then M1 equal to M2. Any parallel, this means any parallel line has the same slope. Any parallel line have the same slope. And when L2, if L2 is expressed by equation of y is equal to m1x plus b1, and L2 is equal to m2x plus b2, then m1 times m2 is equal to -1 if and only if L1 is perpendicular with L2. If L1 is expressed as m1 times x plus b1 and L2 is m2x plus b2, then m1 times m2 is equal to -1 if and only if L1 is perpendicular to L2. Otherwise, that line is intersect each other but not perpendicular, not parallel. Let us see question number 3. Identify each of the following pair of line as parallel, perpendicular, or intersecting but not perpendicular. L1 is described by equation y is equal to 2x plus 3, and for L2 y is equal to 1 over 2x minus 2. To identify this line is parallel or perpendicular or neither, we have to consider a slope of these two lines. A slope of L1, that means m1 is equal to 2 and m2 is equal to 1 over 2. Then m1 is different from, this implies that m1 is different from m2. Therefore L1 is not parallel with L2. L1 is perpendicular with L2 if and only if m1 times m2 is equal to -1. Then m1 times m2 is equal to 2 times 1 over 2, which is equal to +1. This is +1. Therefore L1 and L2 is not perpendicular each other. That means L1 is not perpendicular with L2. L1 is not perpendicular with L2. Then this equation of line shows that L1 is not perpendicular, not parallel, but they intersect each other, but not perpendicular of each other. Let us see B. In this equation of line 1 and line 2, the slope of L1, m1 is equal to 2 and m2 is equal to -1 over 2. Then when we multiply m1 with m2, m1 times m2 is equal to 2 times -1 over 2, which is equal to -1. Therefore L1 is perpendicular with L2. C. L1 is described by y is equal to 2x plus 3. L2 is described by y is equal to 2x plus 5. Then m1 means slope of line 1 is equal to 2 and the slope of L2 is m2, which is equal to 2. Then m1 times m2, which is equal to 2 times 2, which is equal to 4, which is different from -1. Therefore L1 is not L1 is not perpendicular with L2, not perpendicular with L2. Also when we see M1 is equal to 2 and M2 is equal to 2, this implies that M1 is equal to 2 is equal to M2. That means M1 is equal to M2, therefore L1 is parallel with L2. Parallel with L2. D. We can change this general equation of line into y is equal to negative 3x plus 8 over 4. It becomes negative 3 over 4x plus 2. This is equation of L1 and equation of L2 such that y is equal to negative 4x plus 9 over negative 3, which is equal to 4 over 3x minus 3. የሊነር ኢኩዌሽን ግራፎች ሁሉም ለሊነር ኢኩዌሽን የምናገኘው ግራፍ ስትሬት ላይን ነው ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ስትሬት ላይን ስንል ቨርቲካል ሊሆን ይችላል፣ ሆሪዞንታል ሊሆን ይችላል፣ ቨርቲካልም ሆሪዞንታልም ያልሆነ ኢኩዌሽን ሊሆን ይችላል። እነዚህ ሆሪዞንታል ላይን የምንላቸው በዚህ ፎርም የተጻፉ ናቸው። y is equal to a ማንኛውንም ሪል ነምበር ልትሆን ትችላለች። y is equal to a ተብሎ ከተጻፈ እሱ ሆሪዞንታል ላይን ነው ማለት ነው። ይሄ ማለት y is equal to a ስንል a any real number ከሆነ ማለት y is equal to 2, y is equal to 3, y is equal to negative 5, y is equal to negative 7 እነዚህ የሚባሉት ኢኩዌሽኖች የሆሪዞንታል ላይን ኢኩዌሽን ናቸው ማለት ነው። ቨርቲካል ላይን የምንላቸው ደግሞ x is equal to b ማንኛውንም ሪል ነምበር ቢሆን x is equal to ሳም ኮንስታንት ነምበር የሆነው ሁሉ ቨርቲካል ላይን ነው ማለት ነው። ግራፉን ድሮ ስናደርግ ቨርቲካል ላይን ነው የሚሆነው። ለምሳሌ xy ኮኦርዲኔት ላይ ድሮ ብናደርግ የዚህን y is equal to a የምንለውን ለምሳሌ let us take counter example x is equal to 2 እና y is equal to 2 ስንል የቱ ጋር ነው ማለት ነው? y ለx is equal to 2 ለሚለው ላይኑ እዚህ ጋር ይሄ x እና y አክሲስ ቢሆን እዚህ ጋር 1 2 ብንል ይሄኛው x is equal to 2 የምንለው ቨርቲካል ላይንን ነው። ይሄንን ቨርቲካል ላይንን ይተካል ማለት ነው። ይሄ ማለት x is equal to 2 ነው። y is equal to 2 የምንለው ደግሞ ሆሪዞንታል ላይን ነው። እሱም እዚህ ጋር 1 እዚህ ጋር 2 ቢሆን ይሄኛው ደግሞ y is equal to 2 የምንለው ላይን ነው ማለት ነው። ስሎፕ የለውም ማለትና ስሎፑ 0 ነው ማለት የተለያየ ነው። ስሎፕ የለውም ስንል ቨርቲካል ላይን ነው። እነዚህ ቨርቲካል ላይኖች ስሎፕ የላቸውም። ሆሪዞንታል ላይን ግን ስሎፑ 0 ነው። ዜሮም ያልሆነ ወይም ስሎፕ ኖሮት ስሎፑ 0 ያልሆነ ማለት እንደዚህ አይነት ግራፍ ለምሳሌ እንደዚህ አይነት ግራፎች ኢኩዌሽናቸው ምን አይነት ነው የሚሆነው? y is equal to mx plus b ነው ማለት ነው። እዚህ እቺኛዋ b ማለት እዚህ ጋር ነች፣ y የሚያቋርጥበት ቦታ ነች ማለት ነው b። ስለዚህ ኢኩዌሽኑ ይሄንን ነው የሚመስለው። የነዚህ ኢኩዌሽን ኦፍ ላይን when m is different from 0 ማለት ኢኩዌሽን ላይኑ ቨርቲካልም ሆሪዞንታልም አይደለም ማለት ነው። ሌላው ሁለተኛ ጥያቄ አክቲቪቲ 3.1 ላይ ምንድነው የሚለው? የትኛው ነው ቨርቲካል የትኛው ነው ሆሪዞንታል የሚለውን ነው የሚጠይቀን ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ የትኛው ቨርቲካል እንደሆነ የትኛው ሆሪዞንታል እንደሆነ ለማወቅ በቀላሉ እነዚህ ሆሪዞንታል የሆኑት ላይኖች በy is equal to a ቨርቲካል የሆኑት ደግሞ x is equal to b ነው ማለት ነው የሚጻፉት በዚህ ፎርም ስለሚጻፉ። ለምሳሌ a ላይ የተጻፈው y is equal to 3x minus 5 ይላል። ይሄ ማለት ቨርቲካሊም ሆሪዞንታሊም አይደለም ማለት ነው። በዚህ ፎርም ስለተጻፈ ወይም ደግሞ በዚህኛው ፎርም ስለተጻፈ ኤም ዲፍረንት ፍሮም 0 ከሆነ ይሄ ሆሪዞንታሊም ቨርቲካልም አይደለም ማለት ነው። ሌላው y is equal to 7 ያልነው ሆሪዞንታል ላይን ነው። y is equal to በዚህ ፎርም ስለተጻፈ y is equal to a ፎርም ስለተጻፈ ይሄ ሆሪዞንታል ላይን ነው። x is equal to 2 ደግሞ ቨርቲካል ላይን ነው። x ፕላስ ዋይን ወደዚህኛው ፎርም ስንቀይረው y is equal to ኔጌቲቭ x ወይም ደግሞ ይሄ ማለት ኔጌቲቭ x ፕላስ 0 ብለን መጻፍ ይችላል ማለት ነው። ስሎፑ ኔጌቲቭ 1 ነው። ስለዚህ ይሄ ላይን ቨርቲካልም ሆሪዞንታልም አይደለም ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ግራፉ ኔዘር ሆሪዞንታል ኖር ቨርቲካል ነው። ኢፍ L1 is parallel with L2 then M1 is equal to M2 ይሄ ማለት አንድ ፓራላል ላይን ተመሳሳይ ስሎፕ ነው ያላቸው፣ ተመሳሳይ ስሎፕ አላቸው። እነዚህ ላይኖች ደግሞ ፐርፐንዲኩላር ከሆኑ አንዱ ለአንዱ ፐርፐንዲኩላር ከሆነ የአንደኛው ስሎፕ ሲባዛ በአንደኛው ስሎፕ ስናባዛቸው የምናገኘው ኔጌቲቭ 1 ነው። እነዚህን ስሎፓቸውን አምጥተን ስናባዛ ኔጌቲቭ 1 የሚሰጠን ከሆነ እነዛ ላይኖች ለእርስ በርሳቸው ፐርፐንዲኩላር ናቸው ማለት ነው። ሌላው ኩዌሽን ነምበር 3 ነው። L1 such that y is equal to 2x plus 3 a ላይ የተሰጠው L2 y is equal to 1 over 2x minus 2 ይላል። የላይን 1 ስሎፕ 2 ነው፣ ለላይን 2 ደግሞ 1 over 2 ነው። እነዚህ እኩልም አይደሉም፣ ስናባዛም ኔጌቲቭ 1 አይሰጡም። ይሄ ማለት ነው ፓራላልም አይደሉም ፐርፐንዲኩላርም አይደሉም ማለት ነው እነዚህ ሁለቱ ላይኖች። ሌላው ቢ ላይ የተሰጠው ደግሞ L1 እና L2 M1 ያ ማለት ስሎፕ ኦፍ ላይን 1 2 ነው፣ ስሎፕ ኦፍ ላይን 2 ደግሞ ኔጌቲቭ 1 over 2 ነው። ፓራላል አይደሉም እኩል ስላልሆኑ፣ ፐርፐንዲኩላር ግን ይሆናሉ። ሁለት ሲባዛ ኔጌቲቭ 1 over 2 ስናባዛው ኔጌቲቭ 1 ሰጠን። ስለዚህ ምን ይሆናል ማለት ነው L1 is perpendicular with L2 or L2 is perpendicular with L1። ሌላኛው ሲ ላይ የተሰጠው ደግሞ ይሄኛው ነው። M1 እና M2 አግኝተናል። M1 እና M2 እኩል ስለሆኑ እነዚህ ላይኖች ፓራላል ናቸው። ስናባዛቸው ግን 4 ስለሚሰጠን ኔጌቲቭ 1 አልሰጠንም። ስለዚህ ፐርፐንዲኩላር አይደሉም። ሁለቱ እኩል ስለሆኑ ግን ፓራላል ላይን ናቸው ማለት ነው። ላይ ደግሞ ጀነራል ኢኩዌሽን ኦፍ ላይን ነው የተሰጠን። ይሄን ጀነራል ኢኩዌሽን ኦፍ ላይን ወደ y is equal to mx plus b ወደሚለው መቀየር እንችላለን በዚህ መልክ ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ የዚህን ወደ y is equal to mx plus b ስንቀይረው ይሄንን ነው የሚመጣው ማለት ነው። የዚህ ስሎፑ ኔጌቲቭ 3 over 4 ነው። የዚህኛው ደግሞ ኔጌቲቭ 3 over 4 ነው። የዚህኛው ደግሞ 3 over 4 ነው። ስናባዛው 4 over 3 ነው። ስናባዛው ኔጌቲቭ 1 ነው የምናገኘው። ስለዚህ L1 እና L2 ፐርፐንዲኩላር ናቸው ማለት ነው። ኦኬ ፍሮም ዘ አባቭ አክቲቪቲ 3.1 we can summarize as follows. Any 2 point determine straight line. That means the line that passes through 2 different points determine a straight line. If p x1 y1 and the q is x2 y2 are point on a line with x1 is different from x2, then we can get equation of line with this formula. That is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is slope of a line that passes through point P and the Q and x minus x1 times x minus x1. Then we can change in general form of y is equal to a slope times x minus x1 plus y1 when we move this minus y1 to right hand side. Then sometimes we can take also y minus y2 is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 times x minus x2. We can say that we get the same equation of line. If x1 is equal to x2 if x1 in point P and Q, if x1 is equal to x2, then that line that passes through P and Q is vertical line. And also if y1 in point P and y2 in point Q is equal, that line is horizontal line. And this equation is given by x is equal to x1. In this case, the line has no slope. That means a vertical line has no slope at all. If two lines L1 and L2 have the same slope, then the two lines are parallel. If they have the same slope. ይህ ማለት ነው ከአክቲቪቲ 3.1 የምንረዳው ሁለት የተለያዩ ፖይንቶች ውስጥ የሚያልፍ ስትሬት የሚያልፍ ላይን ቀጥ ያለው ላይን any 2 point determine straight line ይላል። ይሄ ማለት በዛ በሁለቱ ላይን ውስጥ የሚያልፈው ቀጥ ያለው ላይን ሁለት የተለያየ ፖይንት ውስጥ ሲያልፍ ለዛ ላይን ኢኩዌሽኑን መፈለግ እንችላለን ማለት ነው። ለምሳሌ P1 እና Q1 ቢሰጠን የተለያዩ ፖይንት ናቸው እነዚህ ሁለቱ ፖይንቶች P እና Q። x1 እና x2 እኩል ካልሆኑ የምናገኘው ኢኩዌሽን ኦፍ ላይን y minus y1 means from point 1 P ማለት ነው። y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 ይሄ ማለት ስሎፑ ነው የላይኑ ያ P እና Q ውስጥ የሚያልፈው ላይን ስሎፕ ነው times x minus x1 is equation of straight line that passes through P and Q ማለት ነው። እዚህ ጋር y minus y2 ሊሆን ይችላል፣ እዚህ ጋርም x minus x2 ሊባል ይችላል። ስለዚህ ይሄ ለውጥ አያመጣም ማለት ነው። ፖይንቱን ከP ወሰዳችሁ ከQ ችግር የለውም ማለት ነው። ነገር ግን እቺኛዋ ፖይንት P እና Q ውስጥ የተሰጠችው x1 እና x2 እኩል ቢሆን ይሄ ላይን ይሄ P እና Q ውስጥ የሚያልፈው ላይን ቨርቲካል ላይን ነው የሚሆነው when x1 is equal to x2። እንደዚሁም ደግሞ x1 different from x2 ሆኖ y1 equal to y2 ቢሆን ያ ላይን ሆሪዞንታል ላይን ነው ማለት ነው። በP እና በQ ውስጥ የሚያልፈው ላይን ሆሪዞንታል ላይን ነው የሚሆነው ማለት ነው። if two line L1 and L2 have the same slope ሁለት የተለያየ ላይኖች ተመሳሳይ ስሎፕ ካላቸው እነዛ ሁለቱ ላይኖች ፓራላል ናቸው ማለት ነው። ነገር ግን የሁለቱን ስሎፖች ስናባዛ ኔጌቲቭ 1 የሚሰጠን ከሆነ ደግሞ ላይኑ ፐርፐንዲኩላር ላይን ናቸው ማለት ነው። አንዱ ለአንዱ ፐርፐንዲኩላር ነው ማለት ነው። አክቲቪቲ 3.1 ውስጥ እንዳየነው ማለት ነው። እንደዚሁም if equation of line is given by y is equal to mx plus b then